folks, Joan Plisko, the Community Sustainability Director at Pearlstone. Today I'm going to talk about pollinators. In addition to planting fruits and vegetables and herbs in my garden, I like to plant trees and flowers that attract pollinators. For example, I'm under this very large magnolia tree, which gets big white flowers and is an attractant to bees. 90% of all flowering plants need pollinators to move the pollen from one plant to the other. And right over here is another favorite plant of mine called sedum. Late in the season, sedum grows tall, mauve-colored flowers. Here's what they look like dried. And I like to decorate my sukkah with these. Pollinators are insects such as butterflies, bees, moths, flies, and beetles. There's about 1,500 animals and birds that are pollinators too. One that I like is the very small hummingbird. And this honeysuckle, which gets tube-shaped orange flowers, along with these tiger lilies, which also get bright orange flowers, are big attractants for hummingbirds. One of the other things I like to plant each year is pineapple sage. It has tall, spiky red flowers that hummingbirds really love. In addition to planting the perennials such as the lilies and the sedum and the honeysuckle, I've started planting annuals along this part of my yard, nestled between my parsley and my comfrey with the background of this bamboo fence. Last year, I had more butterflies than ever before by planting a diverse color of zinnias scattered right here. Just threw the seeds right onto the soil and put a little extra soil on top. When the weather gets warmer, I will direct sow the zinnias and the wildflower mix in the soil. Native perennials such as black-eyed Susan, which is Maryland state flower by the way, as well as echinacea, also known as purple coneflower, and milkweed are some of my favorite flowers for attracting pollinators, and I have those scattered throughout my yard. I'm about to start some sunflower seeds, and I wanted to share with you the process of how I'll do that at home. First, I'm going to take my egg carton and cut it. It's a trifold. I took the scissors and popped a little hole at the bottom of these for drainage. Yesterday I poured this potting soil out in this bathtub, so I'm going to use a little bit and fill each of these with soil. So after I filled the egg carton with soil, I put one sunflower seed in each of these compartments. And after a week's time, they've sprouted up. And this is what they look like after 2 weeks' time. I planted 24 sunflowers to plant in my garden this year. These seedlings have outgrown the egg carton, so I'm going to put them in this pot until it's a little bit warmer outside. So I'm going to gently press them in and put some soil around them. And here I planted all 12 of those sunflower seedlings in this pot. I've listed here some of my favorite pollinators, perennials such as black-eyed Susan, bee balm, daylilies, annuals. Really love those sunflowers, trees, and please say yes to dandelions, folks, and no to lawn insecticides. Here's hoping you see lots of butterflies in your yard this year.